I'm Berwin from Taffi Campers, and I am going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use our van MOGS. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to use the swivel chair. Now, it can be a bit of a pain the first few times you use it, but if you are camped up for a long period of time or a few nights, then it is worth it, because once the chair is swung around, it does open up the van nicely. The first thing to do is to unscrew these 4 bolts. And what you have to do with each one of them is unscrew them all the way out. And then you'll see there's 2 little knobs. Pull them through the gaps like that and twist it around, and they'll stay up out of the way. And once the 4 bolts are undone, a nice little tip is to drop the handbrake. It just keeps it out of the way. But obviously make sure that the van is in gear before you do that. Then you're good to go. So what you're going to do, push it forward, angle it slightly towards the driver's seat like that, and then to spin it round you want to spin it anti-clockwise first. And once it's around, then you can screw these 2 front bolts again to keep it sturdy for comfort, and then don't forget to pull up the handbrake again. And that's that. To spin it back around, you want to undo these 2 bolts, and then same angle again, so you push it forward, angle it slightly towards the driver's seat, so that is the angle you start with both times, and then this time you're going to follow it around clockwise. And you're in. Now to screw it back in, you want to make sure they're all in as tight as possible. So to line them up, you want to choose, say, the back right first, screw it in about 1/2 inch, and then a nice tip is to do the opposite. So if you started with the back right, you then go to the front left. So screw this one in, line this up and screw it in a good 1/2 inch as well. Now once both screws are in about 1/2 inch, the other 2 should line up nicely, and then you can carry on screwing all 4 in as tight as possible. Now the roof on this van is dead easy. A nice little tip before you start: keep this big door open, because it will stop any suction when you're trying to pull the roof up. But with this, you pull these 2 yellow straps down, easy as that, and then you pinch the clip, drag it all the way down to about there, look. And then same with the other one, down to there, and then you're good to go. Then once the straps are undone, you just push it up. Now to pull the roof down, first rule is to pull the bed down first. Then you've got these 2 grips, grab hold of those and then pull it down nice and equally. Turn to the front, pull in this excess, and down it comes. Then before you do the roof up, have a quick whip around the van to make sure there's no skirt hanging out of the roof. And you're good to strap it up. So these straps are dead easy. Same again, look. You just pinch the silver bit and pop it up as tight as you possibly can. So you want to manipulate it a bit and keep yanking on it. Get it nice and tight. That'll stop the roof shaking about when you're driving along the road. And once both are done tight, you can then get rid of the excess strapping by just sucking it up there, look, like that. Using the fridge is pretty easy, just open it up, and then here on the left you've got your little panel, so you keep your finger on the power button to start it up. And then on the right you've got the temperature gauge, and it goes from 1 to 4. So obviously the 4 is the coldest, the 1 is the warmest. If you are hooked up, you can just run the guts off it, it doesn't matter, so run it at 4. But if you are running the fridge off the battery, you want to be running it on, say, 1 or 2, and then a nice little tip is to keep the fridge as full as possible, and you will get more life out of the battery. Turn the fridge off, again, keep your finger on the power button, and off she goes. When the fridge is empty, you can see there it's on vent, and that keeps the fridge slightly open, which keeps the air circulating around to stop the bad smells. So once you fill the fridge, you can twist this, turn that off, look, and then the fridge will close flush then for you. On the left hand side of the worktop, you've got your tap and the basin. To access the water tank, just under here, you lift this up, you pull the tank a little bit, then you're going to pull the pump all the way out of the tank. You're going to take your tank out, go and fill it up on site, and then when you're ready to bring it back, then you just pop it in so far, push your pump back in and tuck it back under there nicely. Shut that. On the right hand side then, you've got your gas top cooker. So it works like any other gas top cooker. You turn your gas on with this knob, and then there's the ignition button there. Turning the gas on is pretty easy. You just open this little cubby here, and that's where the gas bottle is, look. And on top of the gas bottle you've got the gas tap, so you turn that to the left to turn on your gas. And then once you finish cooking, easy as that, turn it to the right and shut him off. Now this is the rib bed we have on both our vans. It's dead easy to use. So to the right, look, you've got a little lever, so you want to pull that up, then you want to get your other hand right down in there and just pull it over. So that's panel 1 done. So once you get this panel to where you want it, leave go of that lever. Second panel comes down, easy enough, pull this bar up and that will drop down. Third panel up the back, dead easy again. Down here, little lever, push that down, lay your bed down flat. And there it is. Putting the bed back is dead easy. You want to start with the middle panel and just pull that up, easy as that. Push it into place, and then the reverse of what you've done. So you're going to pull that handle up and take this all the way over, push it down, clicks into place. Job done. This is the electric panel. It can look a bit confusing, but don't worry, the best thing to do is to keep all these 3 switches on, and that's that. So if you find in any configuration at all, just make sure you pop them all back on. Putting in your main electrics is really easy. This side here will go in to the box in the campsite, and then this side here goes into the van. So you just lift that up like that, open this flap, pop that in there, squeeze them in nice and tight, and that's that. So take it out, hold down there, pop that handle down and just pull it. So that's it, that's pretty much the bulk of everything you need to know. Everything else inside is self-explanatory and easy enough. If you have any other questions or stuck on anything, feel free to call me. Apart from that, thank you for booking with us and have a great trip.